Danny, thanks for joining us on Panthers TV. We'll look ahead in a moment, but let's touch again on that Sheffield game. I'm sure you've had a chance to look back at the game tape. Whenever you go there and get a win, it's impressive. What things stood out for you?
Just our simplicity. I think our commitment to buying into defending well, doing the little things well. And we did that certainly for 60 minutes. It was, from a coach's standpoint, it was a perfect road game. We got timely goals, timely, moments in the game. And, we got stops when we needed them as well. So, yeah, it was just a team effort through and through.
I guess defensively, often winning hockey games, the plaudits are the goal scorers. You look at that. But you can't win a game without the defensive side. And you look at how little you gave up. I heard you mention to Jono, I think, in the post-game about block shots. Those sort of things, how crucial are they to winning a game?
They're night and day. We learned last year that how important, defensive hockey was, and we were good at it. And this year we have shown signs, but not consistently enough. But the last two performances we have shown that commitment, that buy-in, to not just structural things, but when you lose your shape defensively, you got to be willing to block shots. You got to have good sticks. You got to win puck battles. You got to have strong clears, and all those little kind of intangible things, are for me just as big, if not more important, than the actual structure you put in place. So, the guys have done a good job, and certainly in Sheffield they were good.
And then the other side of the coin, I guess, we often talk about scoring down the lines, but D-men as well. Wasn't it last year we waited till December for a D-man to score? This year they're all chipping in. 2 scored on Wednesday night. How crucial is that to a team's success, do you feel?
Oh, massive. When you get scoring depth throughout the lineup, whether it's through your 3-4 lines or your back end, it's crucial. So to get 2 from our back end, and not just 2, but the third and fourth, right? At both, in both instances, giving us a 2-goal cushion, was massive, and it just, allows you to continue playing your way, and then those momentum shifts, stay on your side.
Just touching on that 4th goal, I think probably if you were the Sheffield coach, you wouldn't be very happy. They couldn't clear the zone. They probably had 3 or 4 chances. But how impressive was it for you with your team's relentlessness? To me, watching on the webcast, you could tell the goal was coming.
Yeah, no. I think, we certainly, lost possession a couple times, and worked hard to get back above pucks, and we're able to keep pucks in, and ultimately, nice finish by Z there, and again, such an important goal at that point, and Sheffield had a few minutes earlier made it 3-2, and had a couple looks, and still, in terms of defending leads and holding on to leads, still relatively early. The team's still learning how to see those ones through. But how we managed that was impressive and a good sign for us going forward.
Got your home league opener on Sunday. I wonder how important you think it is. And we have touched on this before, but obviously you talked about making this place a fortress. We did that last year. Not quite happened this year. How much emphasis do you find on each place on turning that around?
Honestly, a big emphasis, but these guys know. They know it better than anyone, so we don't have to, keep drilling it to death. And if it's something that you're constantly thinking about, constantly talking about, it's probably going to play in your mind during the game as well. But we certainly know. Do I have a specific reason as to why we're playing so much better on the road than we are at home early in the season? No. I wish I did, but you can only suspect that maybe. Nerves maybe, or I don't know. Like I said, I'm just making assumptions, but I think the main focus for us is that our last 2 performances have been how we want to be as a club, how we want to be as a team, and it's just a matter of continuing that way, whether we're at home or on the road.
Brilliant. Good luck at the weekend.
Yep, thank you.